Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and today I want to show you kind of a new experiment that I'm doing. These are called drop leg bags or thigh bags, and the reason that I'm wanting to try them is because I don't really like wearing a backpack because it feels kind of unnatural to have something, especially if it's heavy, going over my shoulders, and even if it's well supported with like a belt kind of down at the thigh to help support, I still just don't like having that thing. So anyways, I'm not jumping right to a backpackless system, but I do want to start thinking about solutions. And so a friend of mine sent me a birthday present. He got me this drop leg bag, and then I'm like, well, if I'm really going to do this, I want to try out several bags. So I also bought this one over here. So this one's called I think it's the Antarctica drop leg bag, and this one's called the Cybertron Tactical Series. And I just kind of want to give you guys a rundown of how this works and how I think about each of the different bags. So I actually like this one quite a bit more, the Antarctica, because it's got a lot more storage. They both have pretty similar storage in the bag here. The main compartment for both of them is roughly the same size. It's like kind of like a big bag, and I can stick one of my food containers in there, right? So if I'm going really lightweight on food and I've got the right mix of stuff in here, this is like a week's worth of food. And so I can carry two of these on me at a time if I've got two bags. Plus my cooking set and my stove pot and all that type of stuff is about this size, so I could just have one of these and then I can have my cooking pot on the other side. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of various things that I've got stored in here. And actually I'm not even using all the compartments in this thing, but up top here I've got pepper spray. You know, sometimes you might need some pepper spray, who knows, bears or humans. And then on the side it's got a bag on both the left and right side here, so I don't even remember what I've stored in here, but let's just look. Okay, so I've got my Leatherman, which is, you know, a lot of really good tools in there. Over here, I've got my basically monocular so I can see far into the distance. And then in this front here, I have a foldable USB keyboard and a Bluetooth, they're both Bluetooth, not USB, mouse. And that's all I think I have in here, but there's actually several more spots. I can put stuff here, and I can put stuff here, and I think even in here there's other compartments. So anyways, that's what I got in this one. Then over here, this thing has kind of similar spaces, but they're all they don't have much space in them. So it's even got a thing up here, but you know, I can basically maybe stick, you know, something very small and flat in here. And then both of the side things here are they're basically meant for ammo clips, and they're not really big enough to put anything else in there. Even my flashlight, I think it might stick in there, but then the big bulbous part would be sticking out and I wouldn't be able to secure it very well. It has another thing here. The nice thing about this one is it's more compact and it has less like rope straps like flapping around. So if you want something that's kind of more compact and not flapping around all the place, then this might be a better one. I've got a first aid kit right here, and then in here, so basically this one only has good storage space in the main compartment and in the front one. This one has it on the left, right, and top in addition. So I'm actually ordering another one of these, and I'm going to put it on the left side. I'll probably give this one to a friend. And also there's two versions of this one. One of them comes with a sleeve for your water bottle, so that should be really helpful. And again, even though this one looks kind of small, it also fits kind of. It's got one of these in there, and it's hard to get out. So anyways, these things I think will be really good. They feel really comfortable. I haven't used them too much, but they're pretty comfortable so far, and they also work with the backpack, so I can still put the backpack on. And what I'm thinking longer term is, since I have this and I basically can put almost all the things that I normally put in my backpack besides my bedding in here, that all I really will need is a way to carry my bedroll, which might even be able to just fit, you know, horizontally, just kind of strapped to myself, or vertically going up and down and then strapped across. So I'm going to be experimenting with that kind of stuff in the coming days once I get my other pack here. So anyways, thanks to the person who bought this as a birthday present. You know who you are. And yep, definitely going to get another one of these. The Antarctica is the one that I think I will go with. And people say like you can put like a SLR camera in here, like fairly large cameras. There's a lot of stuff that you can fit into this compartment. So these things are pretty good. And so I think that's going to be my strategy for now on, because it's super comfortable. The idea here is that when you're carrying weight, you know, the farther you have that weight from this part of your body, the more heavy it's going to feel, the more off center and out of balance it's going to make you. So having all of your weight here is really the best way well, one of the best ways to do it. Also, there's some things that don't fit, so like I have my survival knife here and it's actually on the strap. So I'll show you how these work. So they have an upper strap which straps and goes, oh, my knife fell. And then they have a lower strap, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it keeps it from jostling around. So it's a strap on your kind of on your belt here and on your leg. And also this one's nice because it's got kind of a padded thing which you can move around, so it's not going to eat into your side. This one kind of is lacking a lot of those more comfortable aspects. And also the strap is more free moving. You can move it even, you know, on the bag, and I kind of like how it's more stationary on this thing. So anyways, that's the rundown on the drop leg bags. Definitely something that I think is going to work out for me and might work out for you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll share it with someone that you care about. It helps them, it helps me, and it'll help you feel like a healthy type of person. If you're feeling extra generous, you can head on over to cahlen.org/gift, and there you can basically learn of ways to help me feed myself, shelter myself, and to upgrade and repair my gear. All donations give you the option of having a 1-hour life coaching call with me. So thanks again for watching.